Well, now that you've had a chance to look at the film, what did you see from the game?
It's definitely some things we need to correct, but a win is a win, and that's what you take from it. And we just got to keep focusing and getting better at the things we did wrong.
So many of the pass plays were there. I mean, you completed the two hard parts. You read the right guy, you delivered the ball right time, right place, and just the ball went off the hands.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. But there again, you go back and you look at film and you try to correct it. I mean, that's something easy to correct. It's not anything scheme-wise. We just got to do a better job of me putting the ball in a better place and, the guys catching it. So that's something we can correct.
How important was it to keep your composure there? Coach Mullen said he thinks he saw you only get mad once, especially in those late-game situations you guys needed to
Yeah,
play.
you can't get down. I mean, like I tell the guys, you never know what play is going to be to play to win the game, and we had a crucial drive there at the end where we capitalized on the score, and I really think that was a drive that if we didn't capitalize, they were going to go back and score, and we probably would have lost that game. So, everybody for the most part stayed focused, and we were able to, come out and win that game.
What did you see on that throw to Chad there? Because Dan said he thought maybe you dumped it off to Chris on a little shorter route there.
Yeah, I mean, we had that route all day long. I think we ran it like 3 times or something like that, and Chad did a good job of sticking the guy, and I looked at Chad, and the guy didn't know where Chad was at, so I took a chance on 4th down and paid off.
How do you treat the receivers in practice this week? How do you get them back up? I'm not saying yell at them, but I mean, how do you get their confidence back up here in practice maybe?
I mean, we throw the ball a ton in practice. I think, the guys are going to come out and I don't have to get on to them. They know what should have been done and the things like that, so I don't have to worry about things like that. They'll do a good job this week.
What were the conversations on the sidelines like after some of those drops? What was the communication like?
Just stay focused. Drops are going to happen. You're going to have those drops. Just stay focused. We still got a lot of time left in the game, and we got to go down here and score. That was the main focus.
The last scoring drive, what did you see on 1st down? It said, tuck it in and run that option, run it yourself, the keeper around the left end.
Well, we ran that play a couple of times in the game, and I didn't pull it, and I felt like I was going to get the pull read that time, and it turned out that I did, and I was able to get some yards.
A couple second halves in a row, you've made some big throws, Auburn and Troy. I mean, do you feel that you're getting to be a little bit of a seasoned quarterback, that you've seen some situations and can be confident no matter what happens?
Yeah, definitely just experience, just being in those situations at, times in my career and stuff like that, just going out there, and it's really just going out there and trying to make plays, just doing what you're coached to do, and, everything else will fall in place.
Where's Ladarius Perkins mean to the offense?
I told Ladarius at halftime, I was like, we can't really complete anything right now, so you got to step up. And he did that in the second half. He stepped up and made some big plays for us.
Well, y'all haven't been great on 3rd down this year, but 4th down you have been. It's kind of been the key to being successful on 4th down? Is this a matter of confidence and experience? What is it?
Yeah, just, when I'm in a huddle and, Coach gives, the go-ahead to go on 4th down, that shows he really trusts our, the guys on the field to, get the 1st down. So, I just tell the guys, look, we got to get this. We don't have another down. And so, that's what happens. We just go out there and execute it.
Were you impressed with the road stuff? You only had 1 procedure penalty. It seemed like guys knew what they were doing. You didn't really have any broken plays.
Yeah, I mean, for that standpoint, everything was good. I mean, the only thing we just had drops and a little miscues here and there and some bad throws. But other than that, I think everything else was solid.
Happy with your linemen so far?
Yeah, they done a really good job. Like I said, 3 games only gave up 1 sack, and that sack was on me. So they shouldn't give up any sacks in those 3 games. I credit that to me for taking that sack. But
how do you approach this week now? I mean, you got to put Troy behind you just for the corrections, but I mean, you got to take the South Alabama team seriously.
Oh, you definitely do. I mean, last game was a wake-up call to us. Nobody's going to give you anything. You got to play every game. And that's one thing we tried to stress in the offseason. And I think, in recent years, that kind of game last week, we probably would have found a way to lose that game. So I think overall we're doing good. We just got to stay focused.
You left the locker room with the ice on your hand. You just hit somebody's helmet or what?
I'm fine. It was just a little sore. Just take some hits.
What kind of opportunities does it present when you guys get ranked, and how's the team handle that? Do you guys even talk about stuff like that?
No, I mean, it comes up every now and then, but I mean, it's just you got to keep playing. That's not where we want to be. We want to be in the top half of that. So we know we got to keep winning and keep playing.
2 years ago, the team got ranked and there was a lot of excitement. Is it the same feeling this time, or is it almost like it's just kind of expected? Is there a difference?
Yeah, it is a difference. It is expected. We expect to be be, you know, up there and ranked and stuff like that. So you're not seeing a lot of guys, oh, we're ranked and stuff like that. A lot of guys are staying focused and know the main goal and what we're trying to achieve this year.
What was Troy trying to do to get Marcus Green out of the game, the tight ends?
I mean, I don't know if they were doing anything. We just had a different game scheme this year.
We talked some.
This game.
Sorry, we talked some in the preseason about people don't think of you as a runner, but that you can do it when you need to, and that even your own defense in practice would not think that you're going to run it. And you had the big first down run Saturday. Is that something you feel pretty confident in, and would maybe even like to do more of?
I mean, like I said, I think I said it in early on in camp and stuff like that. I feel like the defense will give me 2 or 3 times a game or something like that I will be able to make some big plays with my legs. It's just gotta just take what the defense gives you, and that's what I was able to do.
Think that can have a kind of big impact on some games?
I think so.
Only one turnover for y'all this whole season. I mean, what's that a product of? Is it just because you got so many experienced guys handling the ball, or what is it?
Just practice. Just going against our defense. I mean, every day at practice, Banks and Slay on one side. You find out quick the things you can do against them. If you can do it against them, you can do it against people in the games. And the things you can't, you don't really need to try it in the game. So it just goes back to take care of the ball.
Thanks, Todd.
Appreciate
Appreciate you
it,
coming
Todd.
over here
Thanks,
and rain,
man.
man.
Yeah.